Hi lovelies, hi lovelies. You guys, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and just give you guys an update. Okay, so this is the free weekly. We're kind of do it in like this, not the full version that I normally do, but essentially I'll be coming back at the end of the month. I'm shutting down shop literally until the 25th of September. I'll be back at that point. So I just wanted to do the free weekly here for you guys this week, and then I will see you guys on the 25th of September, okay? Hopefully I'll be getting a hold of you guys at some point this week or next week and letting you know like what that awesome surprise was that was coming through on my end. So hopefully everything goes through smoothly. Please, baby Jesus, because Mercury retrograde's been a real hoe, right? Okay. So just for those of you guys counting, I think we only have like 10 days left of Mercury retrograde. God bless. So listen, it's coming to a close, all right? And Venus has already gone direct. So Venus is out of retrograde motion. Guys, we got big stuff coming up. But essentially this week, just be good to yourselves, please. May your self-care game always be at 100%, or at least try to do something for yourself every day. And then with Mercury retrograde, just remember, we're taking our patience, we're taking our time. We're literally going over the fine details with it being in Virgo, all right? So this week, all the way to the 25th, slow your roll, okay? Hopefully by the end of this month, things should start being more clear, especially after Mercury goes direct. And we should have a better understanding of like, what's coming for us going forward, okay? Or at least maybe even to a better understanding of what the fuck we just came out of. Okay? So we can make better choices for ourselves going forward. Always, always, always. So to the best of your ability, stay fucking present. All right, you guys? All right, enough of my bullshit. You guys ready for the card pull? Let's fucking do it. All right, and for those of you that don't know me, my name is Sarah Martucci. I'm a psychic medium, certified crystal healer, paranormal investigator, all around. I'm your local cryptid, okay, essentially. And this is the 3-card pull, all right? Or 3-pile pull at this point. All right, you guys, next screen's going to be the 3 piles. Choose any and all that you're drawn towards, and then I'll interpret them. All right, see you guys in a sec. Hi, card pile number 1. Hi, you guys. Hi, you guys. Also, too, if you see like a little tail going underneath, that's Kira. That's one of my cats, all right? So just in case you're like, Sarah, watch out. So you guys know what the fuck is up, all right? So card pile number 1. Card pile number 1, here's your gorgeous cards. Let's flip them over. Let's see what the fuck we are working with, okay? If you guys are in or, oh, okay. Okay, listen, we'll get to it. The deck that we're working with tonight is the Dreamy Moons Tarot. I fucking love it. If you guys are into it, please go get you some. I love getting my nails done, but whenever I can't pick up my cards, it's a problem. That being said, you guys, we essentially got like 3 major arcana cards here, okay? So this really kind of has a feeling to me. Let's kind of talk about these 3 major arcana cards, and especially for card pile number 1 this week. This is going to be a massive week for you. This is massive transformation, major evolution, major movement forward. I think that you guys has a pretty clear message here coming in for card pile number 1 this week. All right, with that being said, the very first major arcana card that we got is the Tower. Second card we got is the Lovelies. And then finally we got the Flower of Life. And I will read for you guys what the Flower of Life means in this deck. Essentially, it talks about like giving life to stuff here, okay? But with that being said, guys, when the Tower shows up here, again, it's a major arcana card, major fucking shit's happening here, and this is usually kind of destructive or kind of crazy, like whenever, it feels like it comes the fuck out of nowhere, essentially, is whenever the Tower shows up, or there's something like in a message we've been ignoring, and it just kind of like, it's almost like the universe finally says, okay, you haven't been listening, let's fucking do this. Do you know what I mean? Kicks your ass out of the, tree or out of the nest or out of the safety space so that you can go do what's necessary for you. I just always want to remind people whenever the Tower comes up, yes, this is a scary card. It talks about unpredictable change, bullshit, upheaval, a lot of difficulty happening here, but really and ultimately it's for your liberation. It's to set you free from something that's literally holding you back, okay? So whenever the Tower shows up, it's a hard card, and it talks about like, kind of feeling sideswiped by something here. But again, it also wants to remind us that whatever was built here was not built well to begin with, and that we need to rebuild here, maybe with new materials, new people, new situation, the whole 9 fucking yards, okay? With the Lovers coming up, this is obviously a card traditionally about love and trust. I want to say too, this is also a card of choices. Like this literally is the crossroads card. And so we feel like, okay, bird, we got it. It's a cardinal, y'all. So for also card pile number 1, if you hear that bird chirping, it's a cardinal. She's going crazy. Oh, I'm sorry, it's a he. Forgive me, it's a he. He's going crazy. And he was like, bitch, what? So also for card pile number 1, if you've got loved ones in spirit that you know come through with the sign of the cardinal, please also take that as an extra sign and message, okay? Somebody just wants to come through to say hello today. But listen, whenever the lover shows up, it's going to talk about our most important relationships. And so we might be at a crossroads here. How are we taking care of ourselves as an individual? Baby, I see you. You've got water, you got food. I'm trying to do this card pull. Come on now. I'm sorry, man. He's just going crazy. You guys can hear him. But anyways, guys, the lovers, like, again, we're kind of at this crossroads, and are we treating ourselves as an individual within this partnership? Because, guys, at the end of the day, you know, things could go good or bad or indifferent. You're still going to have to deal with that on an individual level, even though you're a part of a team. So how are you taking good care of yourself? How are you watching out for your needs? How are you also looking out for yourself too? Okay. But the lovers, again, it really talks about relationships in all forms and coming in close, or really meeting the right partners, meeting the right friends, meeting the right people, maybe the people that finally feel like family. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's something beautiful and faded here. And if you notice, there's lightning here in the Tower. There's also lightning here in the Lovers card. And then finally with the Flower of Life, guys, again, this card is really about creation. I kind of feel it as. With the Flower of Life here, it stands for one of the major arcana cards, even though it's not in the like traditional deck. But here the Flower of Life says, it's a card, is the opposite of the Self card. It's a sign to step away from your ego and detach from everything that forms your identity. The Flower of Life is the blueprint for creation. It's existed for thousands of years, reminding us of the unity of everything. We're all one, and the same life force flows through your best friend and your worst enemy. We're all connected on a global scale. If you suffer, we all suffer. Treat each other exactly how you would want to be treated, with love, warmth, and compassion. This card also signifies a period of your life where your connection with the divine is especially potent. Make sure to get out of your head and truly tune in to your spirit. I kind of love that. Some of the key words here are sacred geometry, the universe, and creation. And the affirmation for this is, I am one with the universe. We're all one. I kind of dig that. Kind of like a kumbaya feel, but I mean, not so bad. You know what I mean? Okay, so if we were looking for a yes or no this week, this one, I think that this would be a yes to manifesting the right partnerships that work for you now. A yes to hooking up with the right people, places, and spaces after everything's been said and done, around the people who actually give a fuck about us. And that, like, we know this now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know, trusting that the universe has brought me whatever new has showed up here, trusting what the universe is now bringing me this week. And that, like, the worst part of this is over, and that I get to rebuild in a way that actually supports me, my happiness, my health too. Do you know what I'm saying? So yes to that this week. No, this week, I think, okay, we'll get into that. Okay. Around love and relationships. Again, this is really interesting this week. For some people this week, this is like, this fucking relationship came the fuck out of the blue. Okay. This thing felt like lightning striking us. Like, literally, it like threw me for a loop. Maybe like my whole, like, life was falling apart or imploding at that time, and this person came through, and it just felt like it was a weird thing, but I'm like, maybe I should trust it kind of feel. And guys, especially with the Flower of Life, you can trust here that the universe has sent you someone, especially after a serious period of feeling like everything has fallen apart and I've got nothing left. And so when maybe you were trying to rebuild here, somebody came along, a relationship came along, and you were like, am I even fucking ready? And the universe was like, yes, bitch. Yes, you are. Okay. This is the Flower of Life, boo. Lean the fuck into it. All right. For some of you guys this week, though, this can also be an awareness now of who is not actually for us. Okay. So for some of you guys, you're taking it to the next level, and you can trust that this person that showed up, especially after a really difficult time and everything that you went through, like, this is a beautiful thing that the universe is kind of saying, like, look, you did the work. You rebuilt here in a much better way. Now you've got somebody here that's an actual partner to you, or an actual friend to you, or an actual support system, whatever the fuck we're looking here, around relationships, okay, and friendships, and all the relationships, okay? But yeah, for some of you guys this week, this is a total understanding of who actually doesn't have my back. Who's, like, actually trying to tear down my house is what it feels like, okay? And with the Flower of Life, it's almost like the universe is trying to tell me who's my actual partner, who my actual people are, and who are not. Are you listening, card pile number 1 this week? Okay. around any other type of relationship. This would also be for some of you that are trying to get pregnant here. Oh, this could be coming the fuck out of left field. Okay, this could literally be like a lightning strike. Okay, and I want to say for some of the other like love and friendship, this could literally have felt like a lightning strike. Like maybe this because there's two lightning strikes. What is that song by Stevie Nicks? She's like lightning strikes only twice. Shit. Maybe that was Alison Krauss. Hold on. So he's like lightning strikes twice. It's like for the first time, it's to kind of show you what you don't want to lose. And like the second time is to show you something like you want to hold on. Anyways, okay, something about two lightning strikes. Maybe Alison Krauss here may make sense to some people, or Music Connection, and or Stevie Nicks here. Okay, some Fleetwood Mac or Stevie Nicks songs. But it just kind of feels like, or maybe it's like the second go around. Or again, maybe this is the second relationship where it felt like it was like a lightning strike and the Cardinals back. Okay. So for some of us this week too, we might be going and giving something a second chance, a second try, something that felt like it was beautiful before. Maybe the universe blew it up for a reason so that we could figure out that we actually do give a fuck about each other. And we want to come back because the universe won't keep us the fuck apart. For some of you guys feeling this week. But again, for some of you guys, it's going to be like a total holy Jesus, you know, who's for me and who's not for me. Oh, but also some of you guys this week, maybe this is the second time that we're trying for baby. Okay. This is really good in terms of, I guess I probably should have saved that for health, but Flower of Life here really kind of feels like a pregnancy card to me. And with the Lovers, hello, that's one of the byproducts. Okay. With the Tower here, we may have just been gone through a difficult time. Maybe even we may have lost a child or just felt like everything fell apart. Maybe we gave up on trying to have kids here. Sorry guys, I'm losing the light. I'll try it for card pile number 2. I'll try to turn the light here. But I just feel like, this week around love and relationships, this is beautiful around second chances. Trying to see if it feels like the universe is bringing us back together. There's something kind of destiny feel to this relationship, whether that be platonic, family, love, anything else in between. Guys, this really does feel beautiful this week. But again, for some of you guys, it's like, okay, even for those of you that are having the difficulty here and seeing who the fuck is for you and who is not, and there's some pain and hurt around that, please hear me clearly. Let that person's space, time, fart go, okay? So that we can rebuild here better and find the actual partnerships that the universe is trying to bring towards us, okay? So no more running away from the lightning strikes. No more running away from the stuff that feels like, holy Jesus, this is fucking real. Do you know what I mean? Like, sit down, face this shit, and integrate it. Even if it's just like, oh my God, I finally found my best friend. Do you know what I'm saying? Or I finally found the people that feel like home. Don't fuck this shit up. Don't fumble the fucking bag, okay? Sit down, really face yourself, deal with this, and recognize here that the universe is calling to you in some way, shape, or form. You get to rebuild. And how would you like this to, what do you want this to look like? You guys get to choose now, okay? Work together as a team, but also consider what you need personally. Around work and career, holy shit, you guys. Maybe we thought that a project blew the fuck up and it was gone, but bitch, she back. That's interesting, because I feel like last week I was saying kind of the same thing. With the Flower of Life here, again, the universe brought us back together. This thing wasn't meant to go away. Maybe we just needed time, or whatever blew up is going to help us rebuild this thing and do it right, maybe the second time. Around work and career. This could be for some of you guys bringing in the right partnerships this week. And again, the universe is a part of this. Whatever the fuck is blowing up, let it the fuck go. Because the right people, places, and spaces are coming in to support you and the work that you're fucking doing. Do you hear me? God, that's beautiful. Around work and career, anything else? I just think around work and career, lightning strikes only so many times. You know what I'm saying? So if something feels like this is calling to like your fucking taint, please go and do the thing. I'm begging you. Okay. I'm begging you. You don't want to miss out on what the universe is saying to you again. Okay. So listen to that intuition, listen to those intuitive pings, listen to the universe trying to gear you or take you towards what actually is a good match for you. Okay. Pay attention this week so that you can choose the right matches for you. And it better feel like fucking lightning through your veins before you say yes. Okay? But like in a good way. Not like you're burning from the inside out. Like, woo, we're electrified. We can do anything. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Around health this week, again, this is positive for trying for babies, for having a child. The flower of life here too, and especially, again, if we're trying for a kid, maybe we tried 2 times. This is like the timing of it just has to be right. I don't know how to explain that. But guys, with the flower of life, I know it's hard to see here because I don't have the light on. I'm going to have the light on for the second pile. But it's like, it's rainbow colored. Can you guys see that? Okay. So there might be something here around a rainbow baby coming through for some of you guys. And it really felt as though whatever happened here, like it blew the fuck up. Like maybe you guys have been trying for long and hard and nothing's ever happened. Or maybe like just a lot of difficulty and sadness and loss has been around trying to have kids. Just please hold on tight, card pile number 1, especially if we're having fertility stuff going on. I'd really feel like something beautiful is going to come through here, okay? Again, this just had to be the right timing. There's even a possibility for you guys to be pregnant with twins. Heads up. Okay? God bless. God bless. Around health here too, I think it'd be really good to get the central nervous system checked out, y'all. For some of you guys, you might be having some question marks around like Parkinson's or MS. We might be having some flare up and some difficulties around being able to like, maybe like use our hands. This is so weird to me. I feel like the electricity, it makes me feel like nerves or nerve endings. We might have some nerve endings or nerve damage. For some of us this week, we're going to have to get taken care of. And I promise me, again, it's the timing here. Everything's going to be okay with that rainbow flower of life situation showing up. It's going to be okay. Maybe for some of you, we've got varicose veins and we're having to deal with that. Again, I feel like we're going to get with the right doctor and get it squared away. Everything's going to be okay. All right. Also, if some of you guys have heard of helichrysum, okay, I'm butchering it. Maybe I'll put a link in, okay, for card pile number 1. There's some kind of oil here that helps with like varicose veins, bruises. It's helichrysum. It's something, I'm butchering the shit out of it. Anyways, you guys get the point. Working with essential oils and good stuff this week. Working with rose and rose oil would be really fucking good. Whoever works or deals with Venus, this is a great week for you, card pile number 1. We've got some beautiful opportunities dropping the fuck in. Okay. Also, last thing I want to say around health, if anything feels like it's coming the fuck out of the blue and is blowing everything up, everything's going to be okay. This is getting with the right doctors, the right care. The worst is now behind you. We're going to be able to heal through this now. Guys, I forgot to tell you the months on this. Okay, the tower stands for the number 16. So look for these themes to come up around the 16th of a month, or broken down, I'm going to reference to back to the month of July, okay, for the big blow up, for whatever happened here for card pile number 1. The lover stands for the number 6, so I'm going to reference either the 6th of the month, or I'm going back to, or maybe look for around the 6th this week for something beautiful to come through, and or I'm referencing back to the month of June. And then the flower of life here stands for the number 23. And so again, I'm referencing the 23rd of this month, or the 23rd of a month, and or I'm referencing back to the month of May. So I'm looking at May, June, and July for being really important for card pile number 1. And it's almost like everything blew up or the universe is talking, everything blew up, but actually it ended up really fucking beautiful. Okay. So again, card pile number 1, hold the fuck on. This is beautiful stuff. Just lean in. And if you feel like something strikes you, respond to it. It's the universe talking. Hi, card pile number 2. All right, my loves, let's turn over these cards. Let's see what the fuck is up. For those of you that are interested, I am working with the Dreamy Moons Tarot tonight. If my nails will just get this freaking card, let's see what the fuck we're working with. Okay, you guys, not too bad. I try to turn on the overhead light so that you guys can see the cards better. So sorry to card pile number 1. Hopefully this isn't too bright. Sorry, guys. It's super low budget tonight. Okay. Okay, with that being said, guys, your cards, you got the 8 of crystals here. And in this deck, this stands for swords. We get the King of Stars, which in this deck, stars that represents pentacles. They got the 6 of Stars again. So again, 6 of Pentacles. All right. So listen, with the 8 of crystals, listen, all these are minor arcana this week. So I want to say for card pile number 2, this should be a pretty good week, pretty chill. This is going to be about like your everyday shit, okay? This isn't going to be like life transforming, possibly. Although with the Six of Pentacles, we'll talk about that in a minute. It possibly could be life transforming, but this feels more minor with the minor arcana here. This is going to be centering around an important male figure, it looks like, with the King of Stars, or the King of Pentacles here. Or maybe an important person that's got earth element placements here. So I'm looking at my Taurus, my Virgos, my Capricorns. And we're going to find that in their top three. So their sun, their moon, their rising, or innermost planets, or heavy earth placements within the chart. All right, so first one. Eight of Crystals, or Eight of Swords here. So listen, whenever the Eight of Swords shows up, guys, this is going to talk about our mental space. Like, where are we mentally? And if you notice the chick on the card, like, are the bandages around her eyes are kind of loose here. The bandage around her is loose. Like, there's no reason she can't escape from this. And even the swords, if you will, around her are kind of in disarray. She could easily maneuver through this and get the fuck out. The Eight of Crystals is like a self-inflicted, I can't, I shouldn't, all the bullshit that we tell ourselves, like the mental fuckery that we do with ourselves so that we don't move forward or take big risks in our life. Like, we just don't have time. We don't have time for that. And especially I feel like with the Six of Stars being here and the King of Stars, like there's something we're investing in, or there's something we're trying to get towards this week with card pile number 2. And it's like, we can't keep letting our fears and our worries hold us back. It's important that we focus on what we do want here, or don't let these fears and worries like literally hold us in a space and be like, it almost reminds me of that Lady Gaga song, or I want to like cue Taylor Swift. Hi, hello, it's me, I'm the problem, it's me. Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking everybody else is holding me back, but it's really the way that I'm thinking about something, the way that I'm perceiving it, the way that I'm handling it mentally. And baby, this could be as simple as you needed to take a fucking nap or eat a piece of cheese, okay? So we can get past this fear or this upsetness. But we need to focus on the mental space, that we make sure that we're here and we're present, and we're not letting, again, our fears and worries guide us. Now, also here with the number 8, there's going to be a reference to the month of August, around the 8th of a month, all right? Now, with the King of Pentacles here, the King of Stars, this is a court card. So this usually talks about somebody showing up in the scene to either help or to hinder us. I want to say with the King of Pentacles here, and with these cards, I feel like he's more helpful than anything. The King of Pentacles here, he wants to invest. He wants to put money into something. He moves slower than fucking shit in the wintertime, okay? But like, but rest assured, when he finally does decide to go after something, or he says yes to something, or starts investing in something, he's really fucking taken his time on this. He's thought about this really fucking clearly. And this isn't something that he's fucking around about. I mean this sincerely, Also, too, with that rising sun above his head, this really talks about like a new day dawning here with this guy, or helping us kind of uncover like our everyday, or like what we want from our next day. What are we investing in now that's going to come to fruition later? I want to say maybe the downside with the King of Pentacles here is, again, he takes too long to fucking make a decision. He's not very good with his emotions. He's probably more of an acts of service person that's going to like do something for you to know that, he cares about you. But with the King of Pentacles here, I do want to say he may also have a tendency to be lazy or not get up and get things done. Maybe he's just going to the beat of his own drum. Maybe he just doesn't give a fuck and he smokes too much weed. We're not here to judge him. We're just here to say, hey, sometimes, he can be a little hedonistic. All right. Again, nobody is running for Jesus. But I want to say on the positive side, again, this guy knows when there's a good investment. He's really good around finances, home, family, career, work. All that stuff is really important to him. He's going to take the patient route in finding what best works for him. And if you try to push him a nanosecond before he's ready, good fucking luck to you. But if this is energy that you got to take on this week, maybe here with the King of Stars, this is really saying that we got to stay in this leadership position. If you know what the fuck you want, go for it. Don't waste another minute. Start investing in yourself or this thing or this opportunity right now. Quit sitting on your laurels and get some shit done. Now, with the Six of Stars here, Six of Pentacles again, this is going to reference, to me, I'm going to the month of June with the number 6 here, or I want to look around the 6th of a month. But with the Six of Pentacles, this is like, guys, this is so much money that we're able to be a philanthropist. We've had some major kind of success here. We've got extra of something. And so it's really important to like, maybe it's just time. or it's love, or it's laughter, or it's your voice, or it's just your shoulder to cry on. Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever we have extra of here, when the Six of Coins shows up, it really helps to help other people with the excess or the extra that you have. Not only is this just the right thing to do, and it's a beautiful thing to do, but like, this is how you also build community. This is how you take care of others. This is how remembering when you were not doing great, you know, and somebody helped you out. So turning around and like extending the favor or paying it forward kind of feel here. All it does is bring more abundance and awesomeness back into you. I also kind of found too with the Six of Coins here, this can also have a feeling of sometimes this person, or if we got to take on this energy, sometimes the energy that comes up this week is like getting so enamored with the thought of being able to be the one to choose who gets what and who doesn't. Don't lose sight of the goodness of your heart. Okay. I feel like the dog in the background barking hopefully was, you know, confirmation. Do this based on like the real need of somebody, not just whether or not you... Look, it's your money, your time, your effort, whatever the fuck you do, so choose the best for you. But I just want to say with this card, just make sure we're doing it for the right reasons. We're not here to oust or to hurt others. This is really truly to help. As long as you're being of service, then this card is a beautiful thing. Now, if we were looking for a yes or no this week, I would definitely say this card is a yes, especially if we are able to get past our fears and worries and just go towards what we feel like we're ready to invest in, honestly. Again, that dog. Thanks, guy. Around love and relationships. For some of you guys with the Eight of Crystals here, we might have some fears and worries around this guy that might be showing up here. And again, for some of you guys, this might actually be a female showing up. This person is in a place of authority, is what it feels like to me. And where this person's coming very embodied, especially if this is around love. So this is usually somebody that's been doing their work, sitting down, taking care of themselves, facing themselves, okay? We're in a much more embodied space when we're in the king or queen category. Not always, but for the most part, yes, it's better than getting a knight or a page, is what I'm saying. But here with this energy, maybe around love and relationships this week, it kind of feels like we got some fears and worries around this person. We want to be extra. We want to give our time or love or energy or whatever, but it's like maybe we're feeling a little apprehensive around it. I feel like this card spread is saying for some of you guys this week that are holding back on talking about something or sharing something, and especially something that you've been thinking about, it's really being advised here. You should speak on this thing to this person. Okay. I feel like it's for all the categories, but like you should really speak to this person about it because I feel like it's important. And or we might have something here that this person needs that we didn't even realize. We might be sitting on something here out of fear and worry when this person, it's the very fucking thing they need to hear or the very fucking thing that they need or whatever here. Okay. So with the King of Pentacles here for you guys, some of you guys are worried, and again I would say make sure that you're saying something, be honest, be forthright, be generous with what you're saying here too, not just like don't make up shit about the other person, but I'm saying be generous with the way that you feel or whatever this thing is that you have extra of that you can help somebody with, because it's gonna come back a millionfold. Do you hear me? Okay, this is really fucking good in terms of that. In terms of other relationships right now, this is interesting. For some of you guys right now, we might be dealing with a father figure or an important male figure here, or maybe just a person, you know, if that personality that I talked about earlier makes sense for male or female. Traditionally, this is male though with the King. So for some of you guys this week, we might be dealing with a father or father figure. Man, there might be question marks around dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, MS, stroke. Maybe we suffered a heart attack. There's something here going on in the mental space, and they're feeling like we don't know what to do. Maybe we don't know how to take care of him. Maybe we're afraid for the future and how we're investing in this relationship or helping this person. Or maybe this is a father figure that's just getting older, and we're trying to figure out how best can we support him and help him. With the Six of Pentacles here, I do want to say that I feel like there's going to be a pretty fair inheritance from this man. So if you're worried about not getting inheritance, I wouldn't worry about that. I don't know if it's a weird thing to say to some of you guys. Just like chill out on that. Like don't let your fears and worries overtake here. I don't think I don't feel like that's going to be the jam. Maybe even two right now, like sitting down and really talking with this person and talking about some of the fears and worries, or especially if this is a father figure, an older male here that we've got some conflicted energy about mentally. Okay. And so what I would suggest, especially if we've got to have a conversation with him, come to him to the best you can with like facts and figures, okay? Show some grounded, realistic something here, okay? To show him if you can do that. If we're just dealing with our emotions, and we need to have this conversation, try to pick out like specific dates or like specific times that where we can reference. Do you see what I'm saying? So he's got something to reference or to look back to or hold on to. In terms of understanding what the conversation and how to deal with that best. And two, if we got to have a conversation with an important older male this week, please know that I think it will go well. All right. But around love and relationships, I really think everything's going to be okay here. Especially if we're dealing with the father figure, we're also trying to figure out like how we're supposed to help. Not only are we going to get an inheritance, but I do feel like money won't be an issue. So please calm down around that. Around the money part, that's going to be figured out some way, somehow. This is more about like you getting clear on what's actually happening here so that we can invest and do the right things for him, maybe setting up for the future the best way possible. Okay. And yes, you might have to deal with some difficulty here mentally. Maybe mentally we're already starting to, maybe for example, this male figure is having dementia or Alzheimer's stuff going on. Okay. And so with the 8 of crystals here, this is fucking us up mentally. And so this is kind of asking you to take a moment, heal, deal with that, face what's going on here so that we can invest, be in present with this man and help take care of him for the future. Okay. Okay. Around work and career, some of y'all are not thinking you're going to get a raise and you're about to get a raise, babies. I'm telling you right here, but I'm going to take the dog as a confirmation. So I'm just, we're working the best we can tonight, guys. I think some of you guys are going to be getting, maybe after you were passed up before, maybe back in August. Interesting. I think maybe it's time to have an important conversation with the boss here and just let them know through pie charts and graphs. Like, look, this is the work that I'm doing. This is my output. This is how much money I'm bringing in. This is why I deserve this raise. Please and thank you. And again, for some of you guys, we may have been like passed up before, so we're thinking we're not going to get it, or we're afraid to ask for this, even though we very much deserve it, and it's long fucking overdue. They might be deciding between 2 people to give a pay raise to, and I feel like they're going to go with you, okay? Again, puppy dog saying yeah. Around work and career. For some of you guys, you may have thought you didn't get a job. You're going to get a call back this week, maybe around the 6th. Around work and career. I just feel like around work and career, this is like thinking we don't have it or thinking it's not going to happen and it coming the fuck through in the best way possible. There's like an important male figure here that kind of helps figure that out for us, or maybe helps get us the way there. Or maybe for some of you guys, like in the entertainment industry, there might be like some kind of guy here that sees our gifts and abilities and helps propel us forward. If some of you guys were looking for a good realtor this week, I know I probably should have said this in love and relationships, but some of you guys were looking for a good realtor this week, we should be finding him maybe no later than the 6th again. Put out your feelers. Let me know if you guys need a good one. In Maryland, I can reference an incredible human being. Let's see. Around work and career. I think that's pretty good for that space. Just don't let your mental bullshit hold you back. Please double question that fucking voice in your head, because you very much have the capability. You know exactly what you're about to invest in, and you're absolutely fucking worth it. Or whatever we want to invest in here. It's a major yes this week. Stop holding yourself back in terms of work and career. Invest in the goddamn thing. You know what the fuck you're doing. You've done the research. You know what the fuck is up. So this is investing wisely. Quit fucking with yourself. Say yes. Around health, some of you guys would benefit from acupuncture or a chiropractor. Yeah. Some of you, I'm seeing pentacles from here until the end of time. Pentacles are going to represent, for the most part, freckles. Get your fucking skin checked. You guys might have a couple issues this week. Card pile number 2, around your skin, or a couple freckles they're like, oh, we don't know about, okay? And maybe you've been thinking about going, but like you're scared to hear what they have to say. Just motherfucking go. You might as well take care of it now where you can still take care of it instead of waiting too long. And then there's literally nothing you can do. Please fucking hear me. Go to the goddamn doctor. Okay? Card pile number 2. We might have to deal, or we might be hooking up with an important male doctor here that's actually going to clarify or find out a diagnosis that we've been worried about. But I feel like everything's going to be okay, especially with the 6 of stars, okay? Because it's finding balance again. Look, there's literally a balance in her fucking hands. Okay? So just know, whatever happens this week around health, whatever we're worried about, just go get it fucking checked. Find the realistic reality of what the fuck's going on instead of your fears and worries, so that you can invest in your health and take care of yourself. Via acupuncture, chiropractor, getting your skin checked. That's all highlighted this week. I also want to say for some of you guys, we need to get the throat and the chest checked out, but the throat is a major highlight here. There might be a father figure here that needs to get his throat checked out, or we might have issues around the throat. Get your dad to the doctor. Get this mail to the doctor. This is bullshit. Don't let him fill you full of fear. Go get it checked out. Say exactly what the fuck I said to you. Okay? Guys, for anything else this week, there's going to be a reference back to the month of June and August, maybe around this mail, okay? Or around this energy that you got to take on around investing and what the fuck is a good investment and what isn't. There's major areas this week, I think, with card pile number 2, and like really fucking trusting yourself. Don't let those fears and worries hold you back, because you're literally fucking up your shit. You don't have time for this. And especially if you want to invest in something here for the future, have it come back in the way that you're hoping for, you've got to start moving on this now, babes. You've got to, okay? So no more procrastinating, no more holding back. I think it's okay to trust an important older male here that's showing up, especially if he's got important earth placements. There's something about investing this week for card pile number 2, knowing exactly what feels right and feels good, referencing maybe an important male here to help you figure that out, or find a space, or know where the fuck to put that money. Maybe even here talking to a banker or a financial advisor would be awesome this week. Maybe even a tax person for some of you guys is going to help get you out of the weeds, and more money's coming back than you fucking thought. Get your fucking taxes done on time. Come on, baby. Do the best you can, all right? Come on now. Woo. Or maybe it was some kind of holdup with some kind of bullshit. Do you know what I'm saying? Either way, do your taxes before August. For some of you guys. Or maybe we did them back in June, and we should be hearing about it maybe around the 8th, okay? So just hold on tight, all right? Card pile number 2, you fucking got this. Whatever the fuck you do, invest in yourself. What up, card pile number 3? Let's see what cards you got. Let's see what cards you got. Okay, starting off a little rough. Oh, but not too fucking shabby. Bitches, what? All right, guys, listen, this is actually beautiful. All right, card pile number 3. Let's fucking get into it. All right, you guys kind of got a mixture here. You got minors and majors this week. Minor arcana cards and major arcana cards. So this is going to be a mixed week in terms of big things happening and mundane shit going on. I think the major theme for card pile number 3 this week is going to be healing and making a wish and watching that motherfucker come true. And I mean that, okay? This has got glow up energy all the fuck over it. So I'm just saying card pile number 3, get it, baby. First card, 10 of crystals. And again, in this deck, this is swords. If you guys are interested, the deck I'm using is the Dreamy Moons Tarot. Go get you some. 10 of swords. This is somebody fucked our shit up. Multiple people fucked our shit up. This got oogly. Okay? Feels like multiple people stabbed us in the back. This is rock bottom. Hitting rock bottom, just the worst of the worst. Like, none of this is fucking good, okay? So, with the 10 of crystals here, I think the positive part of this is that it can't get any worse than this, or we have literally hit the bottom of the barrel. So, it can only go up from here, and a new day is dawning. A new day is coming back around. So, this is, like, really welcoming in new beginnings. This is a huge card around that, all right? And as you notice with the sun in the background, like, it's literally talking about that. And look, there's a little star here, too. How cute. Oh, bitch, because guess what? It's saying, hold on. After everything that's occurred, hold on. Because literally the next card you got is the fucking star. This is a major arcana card. And this is going to talk about major change, major evolution, major movement forward. With the star here, this is a healing journey we've got to go on. Usually with this card, I hear healing, healed, healer. And that's usually the path that we take in order to get from, bottom of the barrel to back to good, essentially, is what it feels like here. So with the star, we got to go on this healing journey. We got to face ourselves. Also, just like a star up in the sky, it's a far way away. And so maybe we're just beginning this journey. Maybe we've been taking this journey for a while, but it's saying, like, we're reaching for something really important here. What is this dream? What is this goal? What is this hope, this healing, this want? And how do we allow this to be the North Star or the guiding light towards, making our movement forward? The star also stands for the number 17, so expect these things to come up around the 17th of the month, or I break these down like the months. I'm going to reference back to the month of August. Also, the 10 of crystals is going to reference around the 10th of a month, or I'm looking to the month of October. I think the most important thing the star says is to make a wish and to watch it come true. And what are the things that you're willing now to do in order to make that a reality? So what healing do we still need to face? How do we need to have one step in the spiritual, one step in the physical, so that we can work both of these spaces so we can be more integrated as a person and have more depth to us, you know? I think what's beautiful too with the star is that it's almost a relief card because it comes right after the tower, okay? And so this also is a reminder that like the worst is now behind you. Everything is going to be okay. We're finally getting back on our feet. It's going to be all right, bitch. All right. So the star that traditionally comes after that is the moon. And so there's a lot of dreams again that we've got, and we've got to make sure like what actually makes sense or what do we actually fucking want? So no illusions, no fears, no worries here. This is just about getting to the core of who you are, what you want, and tapping into that star quality, that star power, and letting that guide the way. I also see the star as one of those cards that like eventually somebody here might end up on stage, become a star in some way, shape, or form. There's going to be reward and or recognition, flashing lights is what I see with that. Okay. And then finally, the Three of Cups here. This is a card of, this is another minor arcana card, but this is a card of joy. This is celebration. This is, look at these fucking alcoholics. Okay. These guys like to fucking party. Okay. Oh, look, forgive me if it's not alcoholics. Look at that mushroom tea. Okay. Or whatever concoction you got up in them cups, y'all. Everybody's having a goddamn good time. The sun is out and about. There's grapes growing off the vine. There's very much Dionysus feeling to this, okay? We know how to party. We know how to do it right. The Three of Cups is also a card of friendship, reconciliation. With cups here, this is our emotions. So what are we feeling? It's a very emotional, intuitive card. And we're coming together with our people, okay? Everybody's connected here. We're loving on each other. We're cheersing to the sun that's right in front of us, which is good fortune, success, prosperity, and again, reconciliation. This is also going to reference the third of a month, or I'm going back to the month of March. If we were looking for a yes or no this week, this would definitely be a yes if we're trying to glow the fuck up. This would definitely be a yes if we're choosing our own fucking healing. This would definitely be a yes of leaving old bullshit and fuckery behind and really tuning back into who our real true friends and support system are. Fuck yeah. Tally fucking ho. Okay? That's a hell to the yes this week. I would say that this would be a no to going back to the same old thing, or no to going back to the people that hurt, abused you, harmed you. No to going back to situations that aren't for our healing or for our best health. Again, guys, we don't have fucking time. If we were looking around love and relationships, okay, for some of you guys, we may have just felt like we were absolutely leveled. Like, just relationships have been shitty. This can't get any worse. I'm fucking dead. I don't even think I want to fucking date anybody anymore. But with the star here, this talks about some kind of healing reconciliation. So somebody from the past, and listen, with Mercury retrograde, Venus just went direct today. This might be somebody coming from the past to reconcile, and it brings back the hope. It brings back the hope. It brings back the faith. It brings back everything that made us feel like we wanted to fucking live, where it just felt like we were absolutely fucking leveled and devastated before. So for some of you guys, a reconciliation here with somebody that was a friend or maybe more. This could literally just talk about a friend coming back around and giving us hope that everything's going to be all right. Or if this is around like love and love relationships, again, this can be an ex coming back around. Somebody that maybe was a friend before we got serious. Something coming back around here. Maybe even two. Everybody's been doing their fucking healing, showing up healed and or healing. God bless. And baby doll, if you're asking for the other person to do that, you better be doing the damn same thing yourself. Thank you. Okay. For some of you guys too, maybe I want to say for some of you guys, a card pile number 3, it's almost like it had to take this. For some reason, I don't want to say this, but I feel like some of you guys are saying this, that some of you guys feel like it almost had to happen this way, or something had to go this ugly or this bad for me to recognize how much healing that I needed to sit down and face myself so that I could come into better understanding and union and be a better friend to my fucking self. And now I know what kind of relationships to choose and how to take care of myself. But it's almost like, I don't know why. Listen, some people just learn that way, okay? But like it got so bad, I had to hit rock bottom, or it's almost like I had to get to this point to really see maybe how another person was, or what the situation for what it actually was, or when I actually tested something to see the reality or the validity of it, it was nothing but bullshit, and it was poop and sand. You know that quicksand we were all terrified of growing up? Guess what? You found it. You know what I'm saying? Again, ain't nobody got time. But I think we're recognizing here too that like it had to happen that way so that I could notice what the fuck I needed to heal, so I could sit down and face myself and get better into an alignment, to really get on the path of where I am supposed to be. And it just wasn't with those assholes. Now I'm starting to meet a new group of people that's like really vibing with me, that like they're on the same level. They like the same weird shit that I'm into. They like to party the same way that I do. I'm really finding friends, connection, community here where I just didn't find it before. And I was at a loss. I thought it was all gone. But no, babes, don't you see? All you had to do was make room. Get rid of the excess and the bullshit so that you can make room for the reals. And again, coming into better connection with yourself, what you want, what your desires and wants are. Sometimes we've got to, I don't know, again, guys, for some of us, some people just learn better this way, but it's like you almost have to get real fucked up, or somebody's got to fuck your shit up for you to be like, oh, fuck, there it is. That's what the fuck I want, or what the fuck I don't want. And it just gives you a clarity here that maybe we didn't get being by ourselves or in relationship with other people. So I do even want to say for card pile number 3, if it was more the difficult end like that, like just thank that other person for being that teacher. Look, if it was abusive or something bullshit like that, absolutely, no, fuck them. Fuck them back to hell from whence they came, okay? But if there's something here where they just highlighted something I had to heal, I had to take care of, like, God bless them for that. God bless them for that, okay? Final thing I want to say around love and relationships. Did I already say this? There's somebody coming back around. I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's somebody coming back around, and it reinstills your faith and your hope that everything is going to be okay, and that not all is lost, okay? Okay. All right. What else? You guys, this is interesting. I'm picking this up too for this card pile number 3. Some of you guys maybe this should be for health. All right, I'll say that for health. Working career. We just maybe felt like we were at the end of our fucking line. Whatever industry that we have been in, it just has not been working. I don't know. It just ain't giant. It's not jamming. It's not jamming. I don't feel like I'm wanted, needed, supported with whatever I've been doing. And so this feels like it was the end of the line. For some of you guys around work and career, I feel like you guys left a really bad work situation where maybe we were just, it was a dead end. And on top of that, it just fucked with our shit so bad. Mentally, emotionally. This is swords here. This is one of the most difficult cards, the 10 of swords. Again, because there's no going back. You can only go forward, and it can only be a new beginning, because whatever is here is dead, 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 and gone. Like you can't be lifted back from that. Look at that. Nope. Not coming back. The new sun is rising, and so we've got a rebirth coming, but it can't go back to what that was before. And now we recognize that we were able to heal, now being out of the situation, and now we finally found what the fuck is working for us. And you're going to get some kind of confirmation this week that you're in the right places, doing the right things at the right time. Well done, you guys. Either you guys are going to see a lot of star or sun symbology. Stars or sun are going to come through, letting you know that you're in the right places, doing the right things at the right time. Wow, that feels really good, guys. Some of you guys are going to be celebrating here too. With the 3 of Cups here. Again, this is around a healing journey or coming the fuck back from the brink. Some of you guys too, if you're in the entertainment industry, you guys might be getting some kind of recognition or star power this week. So if some of you are thinking, I'm done with content creation, or maybe you're creatives, maybe you're working in the industry, or there's some kind of like getting myself in front of the camera in some way, shape, or form, please don't give up. I'm begging you, please don't give up. This is about staying true to what it is, where your star power is, okay? And following that flow, because you're going to be celebrated. So please hold on tight. Just do or trust and tune in to what you know is good and true for you, okay? Because like you're following something here that other people don't need to understand. Soon enough, you will be celebrated. There might even be a callback for some of you, if that makes sense, back to the month of October of last year. And that August was a really important time this year. August was an incredible time of healing. And I want to say maybe no later than March of 2024. Man, you're going to be celebrated. Hold on tight. Please don't give up. You're about to rebirth yourself here in some way, shape, or form, or you're bringing something new here. Whew. This is going to be good. This is star power, baby. I'm telling you, card pile number 3. Some of y'all get ready for reward, recognition, to be seen, to be recognized. I fucking mean that. And again, this is coming after a very difficult period in time. Maybe we're about to give up and we were done. Hold on tight, you beautiful bitches. Okay? Because reward, recognition, celebration is coming for you. This is like abundance. This is ridiculously beautiful. Like happy tears. And a lot of drinking. Okay? For celebration. All right. Now around health and healing. Well, I mean, you couldn't get a better indicator. Some of you guys hit rock bottom. And you're still fucking here. And I need you guys to celebrate that. Some of you guys might be getting a 10-month chip. Or an 8-month chip. A 3-year chip. You guys get the jam. We have been sober here. And we came back literally from the brink. Can I say to whomever the fuck picked card pile number 3 around your health and healing, my God, I am so incredibly, can you hear me smiling? I'm so incredibly fucking proud of you. Well done, babe. Well fucking done. You couldn't have done it without your people. You need to celebrate, okay? Y'all need to celebrate. Those are who are like, you know, oh my God, I'm so fucking proud of you guys. So forgive me. Hopefully I didn't trigger you with all the drinking bullshit. May you find the finest juice or soda that you fucking dig, okay? Or again, mushroom tea. Nobody here is here to judge you, all right? So whatever the fuck is working best for you and you're recovering, recoup, celebrate, babes. You got every fucking reason to. This is gorgeous. God, this is gorgeous. Some of you guys, again, acupuncture wouldn't hurt. We're looking at the spinal cord. What's going on with the spinal cord? It's affecting not... maybe it's originating up in the middle back and it's starting to radiate down the legs and the spine. So y'all need to get to a good chiropractor, get to a good doctor, a bone doctor, a spinal specialist, a bone specialist. Some of y'all, the healing journey's coming, baby. Are you ready? Believe me, by next March, if you say yes to the surgery, maybe exploratory surgery, maybe they're working on your spinal cord, maybe they're replacing discs, whatever the fuck's going on here. By next March, we're sitting pretty. Do you hear me? So say yes to the healing journey. You need to do this. Because you can't take this shit anymore. Literally, babe. Okay? Like, you can't keep taking the medicine. You can't keep feeling this pain. Like, just say yes to the fucking surgery or the healing journey here. You've got this. Guys, also, too, for healing journey, if anybody's been going through it mental health-wise, you better hold the fuck on. Do you understand me? Hold the fuck on. With the star showing up here, this is saying that, like, this difficult time is coming to an end. Do you fucking hear me? And a time of healing and recuperation, love, support is coming. We got the 3 of Cups here. How can we call on the people that we love and that we trust? How can we tell them what's going on so that they can support us through this? Maybe also, too, being at this period is helping us go on a mission here. And, like, maybe we turn around and we help other people to navigate the dark night of the soul themselves. We have been through it and we came out the other end. We know the fucking way. And so now we're able to show up for others and help them. They don't have to, we now turning around and helping other people maneuver the way. And my God, we start to find community, support, and love. And you're saving people. What? That's just beautiful what the fuck popped up. So for some of you guys need to take that path this week, just please know that there's a light at the end of this tunnel. And baby, you're that fucking light. Oh my God. That gave me the goosebumps. Okay, that makes me feel really fucking good. Okay, again, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. I would say, guys, anything else for card pile number 3 this week? Listen, if you're at the rock bottom, if you feel like you can't do this no mo, I just need you to hold on and I need you to take care of yourself this week. Do you fucking hear me? Card pile number 3. With the star here, look into healing modalities, get to a good therapist, work with your mental space. Any kind of healing modality that helps you right now is going to be essential to your motherfucking glow up. Do you hear me? So don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your path. Don't give up on what you want or your friends or on love or on getting regular throughout the week. You know what I'm saying? There's always a fucking solution. And the end of the hard times is coming. How are we ready now to say yes to our healing and to move forward in celebration, knowing without a doubt that we're about to be met by a tsunami of fucking love and support? You know how you do that? You choose yourself. When it feels like everybody else around you isn't choosing you, you choose your goddamn self. And you say yes to the healing. I love you guys, and I'm so fucking proud of you, card pile number 3. Keep fucking rocking and rolling. I'm proud of you guys. All right, you guys. I hope to God that made sense. I hope to God that helped anybody. Okay. Any and all feedback helps me to grow, guys. Let me know if these card piles resonated for you, okay? I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the 25th. If you guys need anything in the meantime, let me know what the fuck is up. Thank you guys for the joy, the honor, most importantly for trusting me. All right, my beautiful babies. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.